You are now live. That's what it says every time. Thank God I can read, right? Anyway, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Yep, we are here. F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. Oh, yeah, happening every week right here on this Instagram page. You know how that works, man. We speak to some amazing individuals all across the board. Food, art, music, and the environment. And of course, what's their contribution to the F.A.M.E movement? Every week we also have a theme. And this week's theme, what is it? Coming from the sea. And we're also doing a giveaway today. Yes. Thank you very much, Mario Wilkie over there at Hooked Barbados. Make sure that you also follow her on Instagram, all right? Because she is giving away 2 bowls. Not one, not 1.5, but 2. How do you win these bowls? You know, you want to know? Okay, so here how it works, all right? It works like this. You got to tag 3 friends. Share the video. You know, we did an interview with her earlier. Yeah, she was the first one on food. Yes, this week's theme. And just like that, you have a chance to win, all right? You're going to be winning lunch pretty much next week, all right? And if you are a vegan or vegetarian, we can still eat. Oh my God, there's hope for us. Thank you so much, Mariella. Thank you, Mariella. We appreciate that. No, seriously, we really do, okay? Yes. And who are we going to be chatting with next? With this week's theme, coming from the sea. I'm just getting my avocado out of the way and my coral out of the way. Yeah, this week's theme, like I said before, coming from the sea. And we're going to be chatting with Angelica Anderson. Yes. Yoga instructor. She's going to be talking to us, all right? Oh, yeah. Mishka Maktir, that is my name. And thank you guys so much for spreading the word and telling a friend and letting everyone know to come over to be a part of the F.A.M.E family movement. We love you. We love you guys so much, man. Thank you so much. Margaret, Badran, the F.A.M.E crew. Yes. Hey to the crew over there at La Cabane as well. Yes. Hey to Rashan as well. Yes. You know, they were on last week. Great show, man. Great show again this week. We do this every week. And by the way, we're going to be doing it from Monday, all right? The first Monday in the month of September. That's what we're going to be doing, all right? Every Monday. F.A.M.E is moving to Mondays. Yes, we are. My phone just went off. I just want to see really quickly. Oh, look at that. How do you log on? Are we going to send this person the link? They're asking for it on my phone. Right, there you go. So, yes, as I was saying, we're going to be doing this, all right, from Mondays now. Monday, it's going to be the 7th of September. So that is when we're doing F.A.M.E. Okay, Yogi Angelica, requesting, sending out a request. Yeah, this week's theme is from the sea. We are here. The F.A.M.E Weekly Talk happens every week, all right? Make sure that you guys also follow us. F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados. Hi, my darling.
Hello. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. So excited to be on here. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, thank you so much for stopping by. I just looked up and it's like, oh, such a calming spirit now. Okay, like it's dwindling down. All nice and calm. Hi, Angelica. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Like I said before, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being a part of this F.A.M.E festival, this F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. We really do appreciate it. And we would so love to know a little bit more about you, Angelica.
Okay, well, what exactly do you want to know? Because there's like a whole broad area of me. There's like different pockets of my life.
The pockets that you think we should know that relates to coming from the sea.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, Let's start at the beginning then.
Okay.
So from the time I was born until I was about 14 years old, I actually grew up on a boat with my family. So we grew up living on a sailboat, just sailing around the Caribbean. And I think naturally that's where my passion for the ocean and the environment started. And from there, moving more onto land, really moving into Barbados and into our house, I've taken that passion with me, and I take any chance I can to go into the ocean. Love surfing, free diving, just snorkeling and swimming in general. Like anything I can do with the water, I will do.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Every time I hear people say that, because I grew up on an island, but you know, I'm always in awe when I see people, especially here in Barbados. They go to the beach all the time. I mean, like, I know people that go to the beach every day, like twice a day. I'm like, oh, I'm getting there. I love it, but every day, probably not. Yeah, but okay. So, and you started out doing water sports. You started doing what? Diving, what?
So I guess from the time I was 3 or 4, or even actually no, before that, before I could walk, I was swimming. And naturally, I started diving. Like I just submerged and I would be under the water for like up to 2 to 3 minutes as a small child. And my parents used to freak out, oh my God, she's just in the water. Like, and that's evolved. I am very good friends with Hannah from Trident Freedivers. And I did my freediving course with her, got certified. And that has deepened my experience to a whole new level. Even with yoga, it ties in with the breath work. It's fascinating. And so that was like later on, of course. I started surfing about 13 or 14 years old. So I started a little bit later. But it's something that has just become like a big part of my life. It's a form of meditation in its own. And I think something that a lot of people can benefit from, physical activity and just having that space for yourself in nature.
Yeah, I totally agree. Space for yourself, you can definitely, everyone can benefit from that, for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh, I love it. Space to ourselves. It's great. Okay, so I saw, and you got into yoga later. How did the transition happen from doing surfing to yoga?
Yeah, so it's interesting how that happened. I was about 16 years old and I was working at Paddle Barbados. Shout out to you guys over at the Cruising Club. Yeah. And I was helping out in the little shop there, renting out surfboards and helping out with the paddle board lessons. And a very good friend of mine and my first ever yoga teacher, Steph Lemieux from Santosha Yoga Barbados, she was doing sup yoga. And she asked
What
if
kind
I
of
wanted
yoga
to
is it? Sorry?
Oh, sup yoga. So stand-up
Sup.
paddleboard yoga. So you're on the paddle boards in the water. It's an extra challenge, which is so much fun. And so I started an internship with her where I would practice yoga with her in exchange for helping her set up. And it kind of just blossomed from there. I started going to all of her yoga classes in studio, so on land and in water. And just, you know, through the years, I was about 16 years old, and it helped me through a lot of the ups and downs of life, as we all go through. And it became this necessity for me. Like, it became something that wasn't just a hobby. It wasn't just something to go and do. It was something I felt like I needed for me. It helped so much with anxiety, with depression, and even with like my physical health. I found that it made drastic improvements. And I realized this was something that if it helped me so much, I wanted to be able to share that with other people. And I felt so inspired that I was quite blessed. I managed to get the opportunity to go across to Bali in Indonesia, Southeast Asia, which is the second home of yoga. So India being the first. And I did my yoga teacher training. So that was last year. And I've been teaching.
Really?
Yeah, last year in 2019. So I'm pretty new. But it's just been an incredible journey, and being able to teach in my home island, sharing it with so many people, and I just feel so grateful for being able to do that.
Wow. Oh my God, amazing. And here we are. Okay, so I want to know, how often are your classes?
At the moment, I have 3 like set schedule at Sunshine Kula in Whole Town. So that's Tuesday evenings, Wednesday mornings, and Thursday mornings. Other than that, I have a varying schedule from week to week where I'm either at down at the boardwalk at Baby Doll on a Saturday morning, or at my home studio, which is in Rendezvous. And I've been trying to get this new style of yoga started called beer yoga. So I don't know if you've heard of wine yoga.
Wine yoga, yes. But what is the other word?
So beer yoga.
Okay. So the
I know,
concept
it's
is
a
pretty much
interesting
okay. So
twist.
explain the concept. Explain the concept. But before you explain the concept, though, just a gentle reminder: just put the set time that you have, the set schedule where you are. You said whole town Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some other days. I think I missed one. Just put it in the comment section. So just in case, you know, not just in case, when they
Oh,
check
for
on
sure.
it, they know for sure where we
Let
can
me answer
find you.
that
Not just
quickly.
like, yeah. Where is
It's
the
easier
classes?
than
Where are the
just
classes?
kind of, sorry?
No, I was thinking when people ask where are the classes, I'm like, okay, well, you can check the comment section. It's right there. All the information
Okay.
is there. Yeah. So
Check out my page for the schedule.
yes,
Yeah, is that good?
there you go. You can do that as well. You can send a link to your Instagram as well if that's going to be a little bit easier for you. Yeah.
Sure.
So guys, just in case, just while Angelica puts in the information, you guys are watching F.A.M.E Weekly Talk, and this week's theme is coming out of this, well, coming from the sea. Coming from the sea. Oh, great, wonderful. So you were saying you want to start this new class, bear yoga.
Yeah.
Explain the
Yes.
concept, my darling.
Okay, so I figured there are a lot of people out there that want to try yoga, but they're really nervous and they think that it's going to be too intense for them. And yes, yoga is about a spiritual practice, but I wanted to offer a special class where people from all walks of life that are terrified of starting a yoga class to just come and just have fun. And
Yeah.
I love beer. Personally, that's my poison of choice. Instead of wine, beer is my vice. And I figured, well, it's such a big part of the Beijing community as well. Why not allow that to integrate people into trying something new? So it's a very chilled, kind of laid back class. It's all about laughing and just having fun, enjoying your beer while we do a few poses. And if it's something that you figure out that you like and you want to go deeper in, then it opens that door to increase your yoga journey and to go deeper into your practice. And then who knows, maybe evolve into like the spiritual side of it. You know, for each person, it's very, very different. And I just want to make sure that I'm catering to everybody that's interested.
Wow, that's amazing. And sometimes it is true. I mean, it's kind of, it can be a bit intimidating at first, you know, just the thought of it. And when you see people do all these street poses and everyone is, and I'm like, okay, then, you know, especially when you're just starting for the first time, right? You know, but if you have enough years, then you should be fine.
Pretty much. It really looks easy, so why not?
And then we're going to just roll our way out to there. We're coming with a driver, okay? Margaret, you driving? Because I want to do the bear yoga, okay? So Margaret is going to be driving, all right? That's how it works. We got a driver! Wonderful.
Yay.
Listen, I saw on your Instagram page that you were on paddleboard and you're just doing all these poses, and I'm like, wow, this looks so regal with it. What is that about? Is there like an ocean yoga, something happening that we should know about? Is there?
So that was just a personal thing that I hold dear as a tribute to Steph, as it all started with SUP yoga. But I'm hoping by next year, well, seeing how the COVID situation goes, I'm really hoping to go up to Montreal to do my SUP yoga teacher training. So it's an additional credited hours so that I'm certified in that area. And I want to specify why I'm doing this. So a lot of people think that if you just practice yoga, it's fine to start teaching classes and to just dive into it. And I do want to encourage people to do that, but I think safety is super important, and making sure that you have all the information, knowing how to protect your clients and in turn yourself. So by doing courses, I believe that you're able to better offer your services and deepen people's practices. So I wouldn't want to just jump into teaching something that I don't have a background in, like with a course, if you know what I mean. So I will be offering that eventually.
Okay. Yay! So we keep our fingers crossed. Until then, we keep our fingers crossed. Are you doing anything online? Is it like online classes?
Yes.
Okay.
So I finally launched my website during the whole lockdown. I was very productive with my time, or at least trying to be. And I do offer classes by Zoom. So I do have a few international private clients that like just doing the online classes because they can't be in Barbados. And as well, a few people with, you know, like lowered immune systems that prefer to stay in their houses still just to be safe. So that's been going well. And if anybody's interested in that, you're more than welcome to go onto my website, yogiangelica.com, and book a session. Or if you want to do in-person classes, then that's available too.
That's great as well. So you're going to put that in the comment section of your website. And we can come in groups as well. Yeah, we just type in as we go. And you do it in groups as well.
Yes, group classes.
Okay, wonderful. What's the youngest student you would take though? Because after you said at age 14, you know, it helps so much with depression and anxiety. And I'm just thinking, you know, what's the youngest age you would take?
So I did my kids and teens yoga teacher training and for mindfulness as well. And I've taught kids as young as 2 and 3 years old. I believe from the time that they're able to talk and listen and have a sense of understanding and communication, it's something that's very easy to integrate to your day-to-day life. So I actually wrote a blog about it for parents to integrate it for their kids at home. But if they're interested in going deeper, then they can book a class with me. I'm more than happy to do that. And it's very different to regular yoga. So a lot of people think that kids yoga would be the same thing, but it's more about subconsciously sliding it in there. So through songs, through games, through stories even. And it's a beautiful way to help them develop the mindfulness, to be a considerate human being, to be aware of their self and their needs, developing that respect for others, and as well just being more aware of their bodies. You know, as they grow, a lot of kids struggle to realize what they're capable of doing. And I have seen a lot of kids blossoming, just being able to have these tools to deal with stress and different life situations. Because at the end of the day, yoga is a scientific, systematic process, really. It's a way for us to navigate through life's ups and downs.
Wow, oh my goodness, amazing. Everything is amazing tonight because it really is. Wow. So hold on. So if you had just walked me through it, like you said, we would assume that it's the same. You do it through story time and you do it through. Okay, so just give me like a quick snippet of it. If you have yoga classes for children, what would it be like? We get there, we put our bags down, we take our shoes off. Do we get in a pose, you know, as a, you know?
Okay, so to start off, what I like to do, especially if it's a new client, so a new child that's joining me, I like to have a conversation with them. I want to make sure that they get to know me first, get to build that comfortable relationship where they're safe and they know that they can be themselves, express, and go deeper. And so what I like to do is I ask them a very simple question: what do you think yoga is? And it's really fascinating what these kids come up with. Like, everybody has such fascinating answers, and it's quite inspiring. So once we do that little icebreaker, then we would maybe start with a little breath. So that's one of the very first things of yoga, is just realizing how to breathe deeply and using that tool to calm your nervous system, to be able to control, like, oh, all of a sudden I'm feeling a little scared, or maybe I'm feeling a little bit upset. What breath can I do that's going to...
Oh my God.
So one of my favorite ones to do that gets the kids moving and gets them really excited to go deep.
Okay.
And big breath out, little butterfly away. And we do that a little bit, and I ask them to go foraging for food, so they have to hop around doing their breath. And then from there, for example, I would, depending on the age, I would then take them into poses, but through a story or through a song or a rhyme even. So one of my favorite ones to do is the sun salutation A, which is a base of the asanas, so the postures of yoga. Asana is a Sanskrit word, so meaning poses, movement. And so they would, sorry, a lot of information. Go ahead and ask any other questions that you have.
Yes. So that's basically what the class and with your sun salutation. So that class is, and it's open obviously for parents to bring their children, or you can do it online as well.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a plan. So you think it actually works? you feel that, you know, it has an impact, it makes a difference. You feel, you've had reports that children doing yoga actually helps as well.
Yeah, I actually have. So a lot of my clients, they came to me initially because their kids were like having a lot of tantrums, feeling anxious. Maybe they're like over competitive. One of my kids were. And so they need to find a way to.
Okay, we're waiting.
A lot of these kids as well, because they're struggling emotionally, they tend to struggle a little bit with their schoolwork as well, or how they're communicating with people. And I've heard the parents come back to me and they're like, so-and-so has really flourished. They're able to communicate clearly. They're able to breathe and relax themselves and find a way to express themselves without throwing a full tantrum. Grades have been going up, which is great as well. So all these little things just have made such a huge difference. And it's great to be able to help other people, quite honestly.
It's a rewarding feeling. I know. So that is a thing. We have to put that on the list. Once you have a child, take your children to yoga. Okay? Take your children to see Angelica Anderson. Get them calm. No more tantrums. Yoga is the way to go for children. That is what we're doing. All right? Listen, anything other than Benadryl, because I'm all about Benadryl. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but hey. Instead, we take it to yoga. No Benadryl. Wow. Listen, before you go, right? Coming from the sea, you still doing free diving?
Yes.
You still enjoy it?
All about the ocean.
How often?
All about the environment.
All about that. The ocean, the environment. So how often do you get to, you know, with everything that's happening with yoga classes, you're doing stuff online, when do you get to fit it in? Like, it's like an early morning thing? It's, you know.
Yeah, so my schedule is so weird. It changes every week, and depending on my classes and what's happening in my life, I either go super early in the morning, or I go later in the evening, or maybe if I'm lucky, if I have a day off, I'll spend the whole day at the beach. Like I need that ocean time. It's just such an important part.
I can tell. And she just said all day. I'm like, okay, we're going to try this. Margaret, we're going to the beach all day. We're not going to go just to find rocks. We're going all day in the sun. Can we pick it up when it's raining? It's okay. I'll deal with the rain a little bit.
It's still good too. And just remember,
so
like, I like to tell all my friends this, and it's like a great piece of advice. Whenever you go to the beach, try to at least pick up 3 pieces of garbage just to help the environment a little bit more.
There you go. Sound advice. Sound advice. Actually, today is National Beach Day, you know. Yeah, it is. And it talked about all the plastics that are found in the ocean. And basically, it's like a garbage truck offloading every minute. It's tons and tons and tons of plastic in the ocean. It is unbelievable. Actually, it's quite scary when you think about it, for real. Wow. So we're picking up 3 pieces of garbage when we go to the beach. Okay.
Yeah. And of course, there's so many other ways that you can implement sustainability into your life, helping the environment a little bit further, and in turn, helping yourself in your pocket. So I actually have a few little tips and tricks.
Wonderful. Yes, she has tips for us. Lovely.
Yeah, I have some of my absolute favorite zero waste items with me that I really recommend, and they're so easy to swap. So my number one thing is a bamboo toothbrush.
I do have a bamboo toothbrush. It's at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is an easy swap. If you think about it, every single toothbrush you've ever used still exists today. And since people are supposed to change their toothbrush every 3 months, imagine how many toothbrushes you've used in your lifetime alone.
Wait, hold on, Angelica. Okay, so I've never think about it in such detail. So you're saying that all the toothbrushes that we've used in our past lives, it's not past lives, I'm sorry. All the toothbrushes that we've used in the past life, that's it. Still exist? All of them?
Yeah, they still exist. Up until the very, very first plastic toothbrush ever made still exists. How scary is that?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
Very.
So bamboo toothbrush is like the simplest thing. It decomposes. It feels amazing in your mouth. And because it's bamboo, it's naturally antibacterial. So it actually lasts a lot longer than a regular plastic toothbrush. It's better for your oral health, better for the environment. I mean, like, why not?
Why not? And
So
we use the stick as well. We use the stick as well, because I've used the stick before when I have a little garden, something. None of the plants grew, but that's a whole other story. But I still label it anyway, so I use it for that. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you can even use it to like scrub the grout in between your tiles, use it for cleaning around your house. For ladies, you can even use it as a makeup applicator. So like brushing your eyebrows, maybe putting in some, like brushing your lashes even. It's great for stimulating circulation. And then, of course, that goes on to the travel cases. So, you know, the plastic tubes that people store their toothbrushes in and they break like all the time and we just throw them out.
All the time. There's a bamboo one. Yes.
Yeah, it's so easy. You just
case
slot the bamboo toothbrush in there and then you're sorted.
Nice.
And it's like completely zero waste. It's great for the environment. And you buy one and it lasts forever. Like I've had this one for maybe 5 years now and it still looks brand new.
Really?
Like that's how good they are. Yeah.
Nice. And it's so sleek and stylish. You would never even think that, oh my goodness, is that a toothbrush carrier? No. Nice. Look at that. And we can get bamboo toothbrush here as well, because I've seen them here before.
Yeah.
And what about the cases? Can we get the cases here?
Yep, you can get them. So I actually, funny enough, a little self-promotion is.
Yes. Oh my God, where's it sticking?
It's called Bamboo Life Barbados.
Hold
and
on,
it's a
Angelica. Wait, stop. It kind of stopped a little bit here. Still happening. Okay. So the company, tell us again, and please put it in the comment section before you go. Tell us again, the bamboo tooth cases, we can get them here.
Yes. So you can actually get all the stuff at My Collection Barbados, right by the boardwalk. So yeah.
With Kian.
Yeah. And then with Kian, Kian, shout out to Kian. Great job setting up that place. It's amazing. Oh, amazing. So good.
Love it. Absolutely.
So this is the next thing I have to show you guys.
What is this?
Do you know what this is?
A razor?
Yes, a razor. So some people are like, what is that? It looks a little bit weird. But so this is an old-fashioned safety razor, 100% stainless steel, and another easy swap. So instead of using those plastic disposable ones or even the Gillette ones where you change just the head, that's still a lot of plastic that we're using and plastic that's easily avoidable. So with this one, it just unscrews at the bottom, it opens up, and then you just have blade, like just that. And honestly, like I find it so much better than the plastic ones. They have a really nice close shave. It leaves you feeling super smooth. Men and women both love them, and that's another easy swap.
Nice. This is great. Now I feel really guilty. I'm afraid to raise my arm up, but this is because I'm purposely doing this, okay? She's like, she needs a razor, but that's not what it is. I promise, Angelica. It's purpose.
But you know what? It's also a personal decision. Nobody should be discriminating against that. Like, if you want to let your pets grow, who cares? Let it all go.
Oh, wait. So where can we purchase? We can get one of those razors here as well?
Yep. So everything is available at My Collection Barbados. Or I also do wholesale. So if you have a shop or you have a place where you want to showcase these products, I'm available for that as well.
Oh my God, this is great. You have to let us know. Please let us know that we can find it. I had no idea. So we're going to go and get ourselves a toothbrush holder for sure. And I need to get a razor. I mean, I have razors, but I want to get one of those. And you know how I've been feeling really guilty when you use plastic? I've been feeling like I try my very best to avoid as much as I possibly can, but you'd be surprised. It's in everything. Most things you have to you have to make a conscious decision that you're going to kind of ease up off the plastic a little bit, man. Wow.
Oh, 100%. Even up to your clothes. The amount of clothes that we buy and they damage quickly, or we just decide we don't like them anymore, we throw them out. They're made out of polyester or nylon, and all of these plastics, one, is not good for our bodies because our skin is our largest organ. So we're absorbing all of these toxins, all of these chemicals. And then it's washing into our oceans, and we're eating those microplastics in the fish and the seafood that we eat. It's kind of scary and kind of disgusting when you think about it. So another favorite one of mine,
Yes.
Woven Threads, or any other sustainable company. So Woven Threads is one of my favorites. They
Woven thread?
plastic. Woven Threads. I think now they're only called Woven. Okay. I'll attach the link as well. But they collect plastic from the ocean. They make these fibers, and then they create sustainable yoga wear, activewear, swimsuits, like all of these really cool things. And it's like you're helping the ocean. They're naturally antibacterial, moisture wicking, or even just buying like pure cotton material. You know, like go as natural as possible.
Wow, listen, I need to see that sports bra again. I am in awe with it.
Yeah, it's really cute too. Like they have amazing styles. It's adorable.
So this is all the plastic that they collected from the ocean.
Yeah, so I think this top alone has 3 PET bottles in it. Well, like the cumulative of, but from plastic from the sea.
God, this is amazing. I want one of those. I want to say I hate plastic, or no more plastic, something like that.
No more plastic. That's a good one.
No more plastic. This is great. Oh my goodness. And again, my collection Barbados, or this is something you got online? The sports bra from Woven.
Woven you can't get here, unfortunately. It's just a company that I really, really like. Almost all of my yoga clothes are from them. So, yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Angelica, I want to thank you so much for stopping by, for sharing this with us. For sure, we are going to make sure that we spread the word. Make sure that we head on over to My Collection Barbados. Go and get your bamboo toothbrushes. Go and get your cases, your bamboo toothbrush holder. Go and get your shaver. No more plastic. We are so done. At least we're going to try our very best to make a conscious decision. And I want to thank you so much, man. Send your children to yoga as well. We're going to have to keep pushing that. Yes, for sure. So, again, thanks a million for sharing, and all the best.
Thank you so, so much for having me. It's been an honor.
Definitely. You are so welcome, my darling, and all the best. This is great. What? Look at that. Did you see that plastic bra? That sports bra from Angelica? Listen, I want one of those. Are we getting one? Maybe. But this is so cool, right? Did you see that? See why we have to head to My Collection Barbados, so you can get in there, support local, buy local, man. This is great. Help the environment too, more so than anything else, man. Definitely. Whoa! Do I get another sip, please? That's lovely. Wow. Thank you very much, Angelica Anderson, for sharing with us. Okay, guys, so we've come to the end. Are we going to upload this video and then announce the winner after? Because you know how this works, all right? We're going to be giving away, well, not we, Hooked Barbados. Thank you very much, Marielle. She's going to be giving away 2 Poke Bowls, all right? You get 2. And if you're vegan or vegetarian, you have the option as well. You also have the option to grab the tasty Mishka burger. I'm coming for that burger for sure. So, how does this work? You're going to tag 3 friends. Share the video with Maria that we did earlier. And of course, it's that simple, that easy. That's how you get a chance to win 2 bowls from next week's menu. Okay? We're going to be back. We're going to be back after we upload this video, all right? This is F.A.M E Weekly Talk. Woo!